In just about an hour, Inspector General Michael Horowitz will answer questions in a joint meeting with the House Oversight and Judiciary Committees following his testimony before Senate Judiciary Committee on Monday. His report into the FBI's alleged mishandling of the Hillary Clinton email probe, it sparked a massive debate on both sides into the partisanship within the Bureau. Joining us now is Representative Paul Mitchell of Michigan. He is a member of the House Oversight Committee, and he's joining us. Good morning, Congressman Mitchell. Thank you for being here today. What role do you see the House Oversight and Judiciary Committees playing in fully unpacking the IG report?
Well, I think today we're going to get in detail in terms of more of the details of the findings of the report. It's a pretty extensive report. I think the committee is going to pivot to what does this mean in terms of the impact it had on the investigation and what we do to basically reform or revamp the whole process in the FBI. It should be clear to us that there was bias in the process of the investigation. Whether it impacted the outcome is a whole other question at this point in time, given the report. But we certainly didn't get an investigation that was not impacted by personal opinions, bias, and in some cases some real questions about the intent of some of the investigators at the senior level, not the rank and file, at the senior level.
That's right, and as they clear that up for us, what should the American people be watching out for as these hearings proceed?
I think what they should watch for is two things. One is how they assess whether there was bias involved in the investigation. And one of the things I'm hopeful our committee is going to press on is what reforms are made to ensure that we can't get an FBI that decides they know better than everybody else in the country, that they know better than anybody in terms of their leadership. We had senior leadership of the FBI, starting with Comey, decide that they almost have a messiah complex. We're going to decide what's best for the American people. And what really ought to trouble us is some of the texts that occurred between various senior officials in the FBI, including one that said something effective, they hate our republic. And these are senior officials in the FBI.
And as you look for those reforms, yesterday we saw FBI Director Christopher Wray. He assured lawmakers they would avoid similar mistakes in the future. So as you request those reforms, what else would you like to see from the agencies going forward?
Well, with all due respect to Mr. Wray, to be honest with you, we've not seen all the documents we should have seen before. We certainly still believe this document is outstanding. They've been requests have been made, and we keep getting a trickle of information from the judiciary regarding this investigation. He ought to respond fully and completely to the requests that have been made by numerous committees here, and do so promptly. And don't forget, we still have the IG is now looking at the investigation, the Russian collusion investigation, and there are 5 recommendations for indictments that have been put forth by the IG to look at prosecution. So this story is not over. This is not done yet.
That's right. What else would you want to see focused on and also ensure does not get swept under the rug in these hearings?
Absolutely. At this point in time, I believe that leaks of investigation process, one of the questions I have is, should they not be something that can be prosecuted? At this point in time, I think they undermine the confidence of the American people in our judiciary system, in our criminal justice system, and we need to look at what reforms can be made to avoid that in the future.
Hopefully we can see that done, and hopefully we can get some trust back in both of those bureaus going forward. Thank you for your time. I know it's a busy day today. We expect to see those hearings any moment now. Have a great day. Thank you for joining us.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.